Boom, there it is. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wizzo Talk. Glad everyone coming on out tonight, and I want you to always remember that it is absolutely free, 100% free to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to talk about the navigating the online dating maze to find true love, not trade like I put up in the damn title, something typo, whatever, something like that. We're going to meet our guests, and then we're going to get this thing popping. So 7 points, what you got for me?
Yo, much bliss. You know what I'm saying? 7 points of bliss, aka Pomegranate Samurai. You guys can check me out on Spotify and the Cosmic Currency 777. And maybe you ever want to support any of the art, just check out After Real Truth and just type it in Google. All my stuff will pop up. And it's an honor to be here always, man.
All right, all right. That's what's up. Miss Brandy, what you got for me?
Hello, I'm Brandy. Nice to see you guys again. I'm just here to support, offer my opinion, and look pretty, you know. But other than that, I look forward to today's topic.
Already, already. Sienna, what you got?
I'm Sienna. I'm a track coach and teacher at Temple High School, where I graduated from. That's my dad over there. So, yeah, that's about all I got.
All right, all right. And last but not least, Miss Jones, what you got for me?
Hello, my name is Latanya Jones, and I am an insurance agent. I help families with life insurance and retirement. And I'm just here today to really give my opinion on something we all been have something to go with, which is online dating. It's a little crazy, but yeah, I'm ready for the questions. Let's go.
All right, all right. That's what's up. And before we get started, I have to say this that Brandy and Miss Jones was like two of my originals. Well, I've interviewed all of y'all, but these two ladies have came on when we were talking about sex toys in the bedroom. And so that right there is just off the chain. So I know that they can handle anything right now we throw at them. So I hope that the comments blow up and we're gonna find out what's going on. Cause Brandy, I don't know, I may be putting you on the spot, but when we had the one with the what was that? The great head or lemon head or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the great head.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. We'll leave that alone there right now since we talk about online dating.
I'm gonna put that in my notes.
Yes, 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 yes.
I still got my bottle, but you know, we
Okay.
won't talk
All
about
right.
that
All
again.
right. All right. I see Miss Andrea Boyd wind up checking us over there. We appreciate you watching. So what I want to do is just kind of go around the horn. We're gonna open up for some questions. Like I said, we're talking about the online dating. I must say that I'm a believer and supporter of online dating. I believe in online dating. But my question to start out with is, try to see what motivated you to try online dating and what was your experience. So I'll start since then after that we can go on and jump on in there. So I tried online dating probably maybe 15, 20 years ago or something like that after divorce. Uh, didn't really know what the hell I was doing. I think I may have been on Black People Meet. I think I'm not sure, or Plenty of Fish or whatever. So just to fast forward, wound up meeting some lady on there, and I'm like, look, I got to get off of here because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, whatever. So then the lady wound up calling me, or we exchanged numbers some type of way. She was in Katy, Texas, or something like that, and she was online because her husband, she caught him cheating with the secretary. And I'm like, well, damn, okay, cool. So we chatting back and forth, original conversation. And then one day out of the blue, I get a damn call from her husband. And I'm like, look, man, I don't even know her. She was online, we met, whatever. And so that was my experience with online dating. It didn't go no damn where. Her husband wound up calling me. So maybe she was just out there fishing. I have no idea. So that's my little online dating story. And that's it. Who else got something for me?
Seven, what is your online dating story?
Uh-oh.
I gotta
Oh
hear
well,
this. Come on.
I talked to a few ladies on the online dating joint, and I found out that a lot of them are crazy. Literally, I started seeing. I was working at this mental institution. I started seeing a lot of them up there, so that kind of detoured me away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but a lot of I've seen that a lot of women on there they scandalous. Like they just want to go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't even want anything. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? you'll see in their
Oh
profiles
shit.
they have stuff like, I got 5 kids, I'm not looking for sex. And I'm thinking like, shit, I wouldn't be either if I was you. I don't even know what you're doing on here. 5 kids, you need to be trying to make it work one of their fathers or something. It's just weird. I don't understand what's going on. And then the girls be on there like talking about some, I don't like dick pics. I'm just thinking like, what are guys doing out here on the dating apps? Are they just sending dick pics out randomly?
Wait a minute. They say they don't like dick pics.
Right. It's like guys just sending unsolicited dick pics out, man. Well, I don't get it.
I see some ladies shaking their head like, yep.
Do they just send it just randomly? Like, I'm seeing a picture of me, so you know who I
Yes.
am. A dick pic. Like, they see your face not in it. Like, that's weird.
Ladies, yeah, who all receive dick pics? Now, we're not gonna ask you to describe the dick, but if you want to talk about the dick pic or whatever led up to that, you're more than welcome to do that.
Okay, so my experience with online dating, I choose online dating because I don't like to go places with large crowds of people. And so online dating gives me the opportunity to like see many different people at one time and not have
Hold
to
up
be.
just a second. I'm sorry. Did you say to see many dick prints? What did you say?
No. Different
Oh, he's so
people.
messy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Many different people in one location. And then in terms of dating, like I don't believe that women should be the initiator when it comes to, hey, I'm interested in you, right? But given with the online dating, if I send you a like, then that opens the door for you to, reciprocate or move on. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go to the club, it's like, okay, you either make eye contact or you don't. But with online dating, like you hit that like button or you shoot a quick message and it either goes somewhere or it doesn't. So I've had positive and negative. Usually the negatives are those that cannot hold a conversation and my ADHD kicks in and they get left on red a lot. But like my first online dating experience, we ended up being married for like 5 years. And then we got a divorce.
Okay.
So there's that.
Okay, cool. Who we got next right here? Want to go on? Cheryl, stay motivated.
I'll go. Well, I've online dated a lot, and especially being like through college. I'm fairly young, so like being in college, you meet a lot of people in person and stuff like that. But if you don't go out, which some of my college years I didn't go out, you download stuff like Black People Meet and Tinder and Bumble and all this other stuff just to see like what's out there, or who's out there. And then I was in a different state, so I didn't know anybody out anywhere up there. In Nebraska is where I was at, and so finally this last time, I usually get on like, dating apps whenever I'm bored most of the time. It's not that I'm really even looking to talk to anybody, honestly. And so I think one of my brothers, he was like, you should try Facebook dating. And I was like, well, what's the difference in Facebook dating and Bumble and Tinder and stuff like that or whatever? Well, I would say Facebook dating is way better. I actually met my fiance now on Facebook dating, and everything's going, pretty good. I think it's just, I don't know, it's just different than Tinder. Tinder and Bumble, everybody just, to me, just want to have sex, and I'm not that type of person to just sleep with everybody. And so, I just liked Facebook dating way better. But we met, and I probably, curved him, as the young people say. I didn't talk to him for like 2 weeks or so. And then finally I was like, okay, let me just see what he's talking about, because he was really like consistent with like talking to me, and like he stuck with it. And I was like, okay, well maybe he actually want to talk to me. So that's what happened.
Okay. All right. Who we got next? Mrs. Jones.
My experience was I really never got into it because I was ran off a dating site. So I had a friend, she met her husband through Plenty of Fish. So I made an account
Mhm.
and started looking at profiles and things like that. Then a person that I knew that was married, basically, was a very good friend. I knew that was married. Hit me up on Facebook. He was like, "Hey, Miss Jones, do you want to go out on a date?" I said, "No, you're married. What's wrong with you?" He said, "Exactly. Get your ass off of Plenty of Fish, because ain't no man about to do you wrong."
Man,
So I never really got to jump into that because I'm always afraid that somebody that I know is going to see me and be like, "What are you doing?" But I don't know. I've heard the stories or things like that, and then now that I think about it, and I'm a little older, I'm like, "Well, what was you doing on Plenty of Fish?" So for you to even see me. But no, I've heard good stories and bad stories. I've never really had a bad experience. Now, as far as what we saying, the unsolicited things, I mean, you have people who try to shoot their shot through your DM or your messenger and things like that, and before they even get to know you really good, it's like
Yep.
yeah.
you're like, "Oh, well, okay then."
Yeah.
So I don't
And
know.
and we're
See,
referring to the dick
but
pic.
the unsolicited ones are the ones that get passed around to the friend group. Like,
Exactly. And it's like, okay, I can understand if we get to that point or whatever like that and I ask for one, that's cool. But if I didn't ask for it, that means I don't want to see it.
mhm,
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to see it.
exactly.
So I
yeah,
don't want to see it. So half the time it's like you do have the people who have good stories, they meet their person, and then you have people who you hear horror stories. It's like they started off like as this nice person, and then the next thing you know, it's like, who in the world is this? Because I don't know this person.
right.
So I've been kind of
Yeah.
afraid to do it. So, and I
Yeah.
still like the organic thing of just meeting people. Um, like you were saying, the eye contact, seeing that that person actually wants looks at you and actually sees you and says, "Hey, I want to, I want you look interesting, and I want to get to know you." I like that.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of hard to come by nowadays, especially with everybody being in a busy time of life. You know, if you're at work and then you're at home, and then if you have younger kids or whatever, so there's no time. So that's why I say I support online dating because sometimes you can kind of swipe, like Sienna, she's up in college or whatever, and
Hmm.
you get a chance to meet multiple people. Either you can go and give them the like or not, but then again, just to go
Yeah.
back to the pics, it kind of, if you receiving this dick pic, it kind of make you wonder, well, who else did you send this to?
Hmm.
Well, let's talk about pictures too. Because you could put a picture up there when you were in high school, and then I meet you, and you look like you ate the person in high school. So we're not going to, let's be real.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's be real.
Those
Agreed.
are my
Girl be
notes,
using
by
these
the way,
filters,
to
man.
ask.
Agreed.
Well,
Agreed.
so okay, so when it comes to pictures, because pictures are a real big thing, right? Um,
Yes.
they have like I have never seen so many men that use filters. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm like, okay, you use filters more than I use filters, so that's a left to me. I'm just gonna keep swiping left. But so like in regards to the pictures, one of the things that I found out because I had a friend who um he worked for eHarmony, and so he helps people get their profiles together. And so he was like, you have a body shot, you have a head shot, you have another picture that kind of shows what like element that you're out in and stuff like that. Like if you're into outdoors and things like that, you would have a picture that shows that, right? Um, but don't have a picture that's on there from like 10 years ago.
Yep.
Because you don't look like you did 10 years ago. And
Hmm.
then I'm really big on FaceTime. Like if I meet somebody in the dating app and we exchange numbers and their messages are green, I kind of don't.
Me
Let me
too.
see.
Yeah, I can't do the green because that means we can't FaceTime. Then we have to use Duo and
Exactly.
all.
Like if your messages are
You
green,
can send a request now. You can send. Don't be doing Android like that. You can send a request now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I can't do
Don't do that.
I
You
just
can
do it
send a
like
request
that.
now.
that's too much extra to have to send a request. Like when I put your number in and it comes back green, I'm like, I hit them back on it. Oh, I think we have some technical difficulties. This ain't gonna work
You
out.
know what? Oh my gosh. That is just cutthroat. But don't do that. Don't do that.
I probably done lost my husband. I probably done lost
See?
my husband
He was an Android
because he got
owner.
green messages. Like, come on now. Seven, you got green messages?
Man, I don't care what the color of the message is. Personally,
He got green. That's not the
He got
question.
green messages.
I got an Android, so
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Come on, y'all, for real.
Yeah, for
Because he's
real.
got an Android. Sienna, I know you said it before.
real thing.
I
Real,
can't
real
do
talk.
Android. I
You
have
should look at that as a bonus. He conservative with his money, man.
No.
He got that thing
No,
spent on him.
because some of the that S20 Samsung whatever costs more than the iPhone 15, and I ain't even got a 15, but I'm just saying. Okay.
They're all expensive, really, to be honest.
Exactly.
But don't be coming from Android, okay? No, I hear from my business partners all the time. They're like, "Well, how you need to get an iPhone?" I said, "Y'all just send me what you got to send me and leave me alone. Thank you."
My thing is with Android, and I know this isn't even on topic, but having an Android, I need to know that you got my message. With an Android, it don't say delivered. And then like so when you text somebody with an Android, they be like, "Oh, I didn't get your message," knowing that they got the message, they just didn't want to respond to it. But with an iPhone, it say delivered, and some people forget to turn their reds off, so it say read and tell me exactly when you read it. I'm just saying.
If you
Guess
are in
what?
the
Android
online
does that now
dating,
too.
if you're in online dating,
They do.
that is a must. Like, and
Yeah.
you exchange numbers, it is a must that you have
Yep.
to be able to see when it's delivered and see when it's read. Come
Uh-huh.
on now.
All right. So I just added another guy off of here to he knows about it to the podcast. He's been listening in, I'm sure. But you ladies are killing me with the Android. Can't have the Android. So, but let me ask you. So we all in agreement that we all tried that we all support online dating.
No,
Yeah, I do.
No, seven does
I'm
not support
I don't
online dating.
support it, dog.
I support it as far. I'm not going to say I not for myself, but if somebody finds their true love there, who am I to tell them that they're doing something wrong? So I do support it for
Fresh. I
people
understand
if
that.
that's what they. Yeah. So
It's a
yeah,
lot
I
of
Okay.
support
negatives
it.
to it, though.
I mean, it's
What's
negative in everything.
Yeah,
You
but
got to look at the positive in
it's
everything.
different on that because you be dealing with some man. You might try to meet it with the person, might not even be the person. Oh, y'all never seen this show Catfish?
Catfish.
You can talk to somebody for like 8 years, ain't
Man,
even them, dog. It's a
man.
fat Chinese man. You think it's an African
Yeah,
woman? No.
But
what?
see, that's why you have to video chat before. Like, we gonna have to video chat before
that is
I meet
true.
you in
Man, they got
person.
stuff on there to make it like the
Like,
person you talking to. It's technology that's come a very
mm-mm,
long way, man.
mm-mm,
You'll
You
never
thinking too
know.
much.
The AI and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then
Let me see if
you got the people on the dating sites who be posting like a picture, all they pictures got multiple people in it, so you don't even know who the hell you looking at. If you on a dating website, why would you post a picture of you and your friends on? That's very confusing.
People do that. That is
right.
annoying.
Let me see what my new guy just popped in. Let me see what he has to say. He ain't had a chance to say anything. He's out on the road traveling. What you got there, Danny?
Hey, you guys, on this show, I'm coming over here as brother of wisdom, making common sense comment again. Let me give y'all a quick story. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
There was I'm gonna say better cat because I'm trying to be messy a little bit. I'm 57, so it's a better cat than this younger cat that he was talking to. Let me stop. There was a guy that met this woman, and she said that it's okay for you to come over. I'm gonna feed you. You can meet my children. And he was telling the man, ain't no woman gonna do that. No, don't go, bro. Don't go. And he said that, man, I tell you what, I'll pay for it. Do not go. And to speed up my story, he said, if you do this, tell her you're gonna be here at a certain time and park at a distance so she can't see you. And he parked at a distance. First, I agreed. I accept online dating, but anyway, You just have to be careful. As you walking down the street, you have to be careful. So he accepted it. He done what he told him to do. Three guys put over mask and ran in before he came to the woman.
Mm.
So they was gonna do something to him.
Right, right.
So they have different stories. You have to be very careful in allowing yourself to be stuck. I was a Jehovah Witness when I was young, and they will stop you from doing everything. And behind that is just white superiority and control anyway. But people would have you fear everything, and you not gonna do anything now because you didn't fear everything. So that was a very interesting story and a powerful story because that guy could have got killed. He came way from out of town or out of state to meet a woman. Yeah, he
Right.
could have got
But
killed.
on that same note, he can get set up in the bar. He can be, it
Yeah.
can be a woman off in there in the bar that he's meeting and she's setting him up, or he's setting her up to take her to his place and do whatever. So, it's either way because you don't know who you meeting online. And when you meet in person, you don't know about that person. So, really need to let someone know where you going or let your friend know or whatever, whatever. But that you can be talking to somebody online and shit. They can be locked up in TDC or incarcerated. Shit, they get phones in there now and they online and you have no idea. So I see one of our viewers out there. They prefer what is it? The dating the old fashioned way. So and like Miss Jones is saying, if you find that love online, you found that love online. Tony, our swing dance instructor, he was supposed to be on there. He found his wife, married. Now they didn't wind up moving off to where he moved to Arkansas or somewhere like that or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, anybody got something?
I'm surprised people going out here meeting people without weapons, man.
Yeah.
If I go meet a woman, I got my gun on me. You'll never know what she got, man.
Well,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that's
Now, can I agree? Can I jump in here real quick? Um, you only get one chance to get killed. You only get one chance to get hurt.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
they say that what they say, what make you laugh, make you cry. What's better than being protected? An ounce of prevention is better than a pound of cure. What is better than that? One dude told me, I think you know him, Rizzo. What's his name? I think it's God. I can't get his name for the life of me. But he said that, man, if you're a black man in America nowadays and you don't have a gun, you stupid. You're a fool because you
I like
just
that
can't
guy.
take chances. You just can't take chances. You
right.
just can't, man.
Right.
Because
Well, I
I
think
mean,
that
think
is for
about it.
as women also too, out wherever they are, to be safe. Some women don't like weapons or like guns, but some other form of protection, whether that be mace or whatever, because you got to be protected. But let me ask y'all this right here on another question. What are some red flags? Will we consider that the guy sending me the dick pic is the red flag? Or what's
Yeah.
a red flag when some red flags when for the viewers out there that's watching this now and is going to watch it later for the ladies just to say, nah. Because probably if the guy that's sending you the dick pic probably is a tree trunk, because it's probably not going to be some damn peanut sending you no dick pic, because y'all probably going to laugh at him. So what are y'all thoughts on that? What are some red flags? Miss Jones, we already did talked
Pictures
about.
come in all shapes and sizes. A
Okay.
man
There
that
you
is
go.
very confident in his peanuts
Nothing.
is going
He
to
don't
send it
care.
to you.
He gonna hit the mango tiny with the leg up and everything. They don't give a damn.
With the legs up. Yeah.
The angles and everything, child.
That's a different breed right there with the legs up.
What you?
And
Well, I
take
mean,
a picture of it like that.
yes.
Stressing out over here, man.
No.
That is
So what are
definitely
some red
Say,
flags?
Wizzo, can I weigh in on this? Can I weigh in on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not weighing in on that. I just want to see everybody reaction. The hell I supposed to know about a dick pic? I just wanted to see everybody react. He said, "Yeah, go ahead."
Hey, I didn't think we
Look,
was gonna
All
come in
right.
on the
I'm
dick
saying,
pic.
Who you got on
if
your
that's
show,
all
Rizzo? Who you got on your show?
if that's what he's showing you, then you already know what time it is. You know there's no real conversation. You know there's no foundation being built there. all he wants to do is come over there and show you what he just showed you in that picture. So yes, that's a red flag. If you're online dating and your end result is basically, I want a relationship, I want this to lead to marriage, because I'm not dating just to waste my time. I'm dating because I do want this to lead somewhere. Then, sir, you showing me what the good Lord didn't gave you. It's not helping me at all. I'm so sorry. It's really not. So
I,
thank you, but no, thank you.
I would like to say something on a serious note. Y'all ever heard of sapiosexual?
Mm-hmm.
And did it freeze? It looked like it froze. Have y'all ever heard of sapiosexual?
Yes.
You never heard of that term?
Yeah.
You freezing up a little bit because I think he's still out there traveling. But go ahead with it. Even we've heard it out. Go ahead with it.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead with what you're saying.
I say, if anyone ever heard of sapiosexual,
Yes, go ahead.
have anyone heard of that terminology, a sapiosexual?
Yes.
I want to talk to the men that may be watching this show. Sapiosexual, you would get a woman way more, forever with some type of content. What is her name? What is her interest? What is her favorite color? What is it that she like to do? What is some of the things you guys can do together? You have a whole world out here and you minimize it to your freaking scrotum. Can you interact with her just, and excuse the terminologist, I have to say it like this because of the audience that I think that this may reach. Talk to her like you talking to your homeboy that's a friend. And if you can talk to her like your homeboy that's your friend, that who not looking for that in a relationship anyway? Who not looking for that?
Exactly.
Here's my friend over here driving. Wait, friend. That who not looking for that? So have some type of content when you talking something, man. Something. And just because it worked on these women, that doesn't mean that it won't work. That's gonna work on the other one. And let me share something with you about a woman. My limited knowledge about it. When you can interact with her sincerely, what you would experience in the bed compared to what you send in the dick pic is astronomical. You on a whole because she's about to do some stuff to you that probably be illegal in a few countries. You know what I mean? Because now you really got, look how big his eyes is. Because you really got her now. And yeah, and Queens, please correct me. This is just my take on it. Y'all correct me.
No, you're absolutely right. If you can basically get to know a woman mentally, and it's not all about taking care of her physically. If you can mentally make love to her, as far as things like that, then you're right. There's a way that she would take care of you that she hasn't done for anybody else, because she feels like once she's heard, she's appreciated, and that she feels safe with you, because this person really is trying to get to know me. He's taking care, not really like taking care of me, but taking care to listen to me, to talk to me. He's talking to me about different things, and I don't feel like he's being superficial. So yeah, most definitely. I mean, I don't know, ladies, how y'all feel about that?
Hey, I just want to say that it's a lot of women out there online that don't know how to have conversations. You will read a woman's profile and she'll say that she's attracted to intelligence, and you'll start showing her how intelligent you are, and they'll be asking you what do the words mean that you're using, and they'll just stop talking to you. It's crazy out here, man.
Mm.
Okay, so sir, hold on. You say intelligent. Maybe you giving her too much. Maybe you should pull out what she has first and then start
Yeah.
giving her big words.
Miss Jones,
She may not know what the hell you talking about. I'm sorry.
Miss,
You
Miss
got
Jones, what are you
Google it.
talking about pulling out
You
for?
got Google it.
What you pulling out?
I'm saying no. Oh my God, you better stop. So no, what I mean is start having the conversation with her first. Listen to her. This is why it's good to listen to people, because this is how you know what you can have a conversation with and what you can actually tolerate from them. Because if you're being just, oh my goodness, if you're being yourself and using big words and things like that, that's cool. But this person may not be able to handle what you're saying. So that's why. Because your intelligence may be something higher than hers.
I mean,
And
I
just
So
because you use big words doesn't make you intelligent either. You probably
exactly.
went and looked those
thank
words up and
you.
Just
then tried to
Google
Thank
it.
use them to
you.
Just
impress
Google
her.
it.
Mm-mm.
Man,
So
if I don't know a word, I
what
Google
you're
it.
telling us is that we need to use Google Translate when talking to you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
It's not even just that. Like, you could say something simple. Like, if I start off a conversation with a woman, I start off by asking her what are some of her passions in life. And they'd be like, "But that's too deep. I don't even know you like that." Like, what? That's the whole point is to get to know a person.
Okay, but that's too fast. Maybe you should start with smaller things, and then
I need to know.
you can
Maybe I don't
go.
like.
What do
Maybe
you
I
like
won't
to
like you
do
because it
on
was
the
your fast.
weekends?
I guess.
Rephrase it. What
Well,
do you like to do on the weekends? Do you have any hobbies? I mean,
Yeah.
Hobbies and passions are the same thing to me. You gonna do
okay,
what
but
you
You
love.
know
use a
what?
smaller word instead.
There you go. It's an old saying: keep it simple, stupid. So what I mean by that is keep it simple. Keep it simple. If you're trying to make it more than what it is, you're gonna be looking stupid. That's why that girl don't understand what you're saying. Keep it simple,
right.
sir.
What you
Dang.
got, Daddy?
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt you guys. I'm kind of lost. They never did. The other queens never did respond to what I was saying, but they really spoke when they spoke. He spoke about his intelligence. Wow. They what happened to my question? It just went to the side. Boy, don't say that about your brush. This is
Well,
my suggestion to you, King. My suggestion to you is to talk to her and say that, how do you feel about learning from me and I learn from you? You ever say something I don't know, I'm going to tell you I don't know. Please explain it, and I'll do the same to you. If you have a problem with that, let me know, because we can speak intelligently to one another. And this is always someone that knows something that you don't know. So, as you know, talk to her about that, because you can be some really beautiful souls that could have intertwined and be a part of one another, and now it's been messed up behind a few little things. You know what I mean? That
right.
sometimes you
So
can really miss your
is that
blessing
in the
and miss
first
the other half of
conversation?
you, because we so stuck in one way of seeing things and thinking a certain way, and we make that concrete and we don't veer off of it. So that'd be my
Okay, but
suggestion.
is that in the first conversation? Because if you hit me with learning from me and I'm learning from you in the first conversation, I'm a ghost you.
Same.
You gonna
I'm
ghost
going
him?
to. I
Because
am. I'm
why am I
going
gonna
to.
learn from somebody I don't know?
That's the best
Like
people to learn from
I
sometimes.
don't
I'm
even know
trying to
what to
get to know
say.
you.
I'm
What's
like,
your name? Where you live at? Hello.
I mean,
Hold on, let me
all
make
that
sure
could
I'm
be in the first
understanding her.
conversation.
Did she say that she
What's your
gonna
favorite
ghost?
food?
Thank
What's your favorite
you.
color?
Like if I wanted to go out to dinner with you, like what would we be eating?
Okay. Do you like
So
cold
he
weather? Do
gonna?
you like hot weather?
Thank you.
Hey, Mona. Hey, my little sister in there. You gonna? Okay. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? I would like to talk to you. That you say you want intelligent conversation. If I can teach you some things, I would. If you could teach me some, is that all right with you? And if you're gonna ghost me behind that, man, it was fun
Deep.
kind of meeting you. You take care now. Wow. You gonna leave me
Damn.
All
because
right. The
wow.
deuce is
Damn.
just like that. Well, she stand firm
Okay.
on it, and she know what she's looking for. She know what she wants, so she gonna move on to the next one. I guess that's one there to get the swipe to the left or not to the right, or however it
I would
goes.
like to see her left. You got
Yeah.
about 3 million. I want to
Oh
see
yeah, I do. I do actually. My
too
That's
left
smart.
because
hand
they
Too
had
smart.
Android phones.
look, my left hand
Yeah.
is real strong. Okay. The left hand is real strong. So like for
But
going back
that's what's
to
up.
Let me see your
going
left
back to the
muscle.
red
Let me.
flags.
Hold up. Let Brandon finish. Let Brandon
It's,
Okay.
finish.
it's a finger. Going back to the left to the red flags, right? So one of my big red flags is if you don't have a bio, like all you got is a picture, you don't have no words, no nothing. You couldn't take time to even fill out the little itty bitty, give me a bio about you. Let me peruse the book before I open that mug, okay? Because that will, like Seven said, if they put on there that she's looking for intelligence, and then you get to talking to them and they not intelligent, or they don't prove what they wrote in their bio, like that's a problem for me. Um, by reading the bio, it lets me know whether or not I want to waste my time.
Even though if it can be a lie, at least they took time to write something in there, right?
Yes. And
Yeah.
then if they because they put in there, what do people say in these anyway? Hello. Or they put, nobody reads this anyway. Well, I read it. Swipe. white. Hello.
Hey, they
Come
say
on
I'll
now.
fill this out later.
Yes. When
Like,
is
man,
later?
ain't no good.
Okay, because I'm gonna hit you with a smooth under construction.
Well, I don't do
Okay.
bios, so because I just don't have time. Like, well, okay, my on when I make the apps, like I said, I'm bored half the time, so I'm just getting on there real quick to see who's on there. Then I delete the app. I don't keep the app longer than a week anyway. So, or I'll just have it on the weekends because, like I said, I teach and coach during the week. So when do I have time to be on the app? But on the weekends, I'll make it like a Friday and then swipe, swipe, swipe. Pretty much all left because just by the looks. And then by Sunday, I'm like, all right, well, it's the end of the weekend. I delete it. And then we try again next week. I don't make a bio because I just download it real quick and I just get to left, 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 left. But I mean, sometimes it just depends. Like if I'm with my Facebook dating situation or whatever, I didn't make a bio then either. I just seen him, he saw me, and we kind of like hearted each other. And then he started texting, and then that's just how it happened. But I feel like I understand the whole like, you should have something in the bio that way, you know who you're talking to. But if nothing's in the bio and then you start talking to him, you never know. It could surprise you. I don't know.
Okay. One of my viewers that's right here is watching. I think y'all can see these comments that I'm posting. Also, she don't like when they ask too many personal questions, like what you do for a living, how much money you make. Those are red flags. Smoking the joint in the picture. Too much
Agreed.
red crushing. Dick pics and so forth and so on. So
Agreed.
that's
That's
just
my
some
little
of the things.
sister.
Right, right.
Yeah, she taught
So
me everything I know. That's my little sister.
oh, okay. Well, congrats to your little sister there. So
Mhm.
so we talked about some of the red flags, and that's what she was going on. And Brandy's kind of like something in the bio. Sienna, she don't really care if it don't put anything in the bio. I know for that. I think most men don't take the time to write all that out. I think they probably will now because of Chat GPT. They'll probably put that in there now. But
Damn.
I don't know. From when most men, I just don't think back when I was online dating. I don't think I had no more than 2 words or some shit off in the damn bio. I mean, I'm just like, if you want to know about me, then ask me. But that was just me.
Can I say something about a red flag?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm really trying to be interactive. So, Latanya, when you ever see me in public, please don't beat me up because I want to pick on you. This is a red flag. Me and Latanya went out and she told me everything I can do and what I can't do. Then after she told me everything, this really happened to me one time. When you no, no, I don't know you. No, no. Then I was talking to a waitress, and when I was talking to a waitress over there by it used to be Toys R Us, bro, because I used to live over there where you at. And I was talking to waitress. She, oh no, no, that's my man. He does this. He does. Who you talking to? Latonya, you told me know about everything. What you talking about? I mean, just really controlling. I'm just playing with you, but really controlling people that's gonna tell you the ins and outs of what you gonna do with them, and you gonna pay me some money. One woman said that I didn't say I don't have no money. I just want to spend yours. I'm keeping this show clean. Really?
Well,
So
just to
that's
touch base
something.
on you right there for you there, Danny. Well, you don't have to worry about keeping it clean because all of us grown here. So you can say that shit because we already been talking about dick and fucking and sucking and all that. So this is uncut and unedited. So, but if you want to keep it G for you, you keep it G for you.
Yeah.
But we grown, so you can let that shit roll over here.
Okay.
That
Okay.
was a different show, Paul.
Oh,
That was a different
my bad. Okay, but I think we heard you. Did you have something else on that?
Oh no, that's all I wanted to say. I've seen that, and it's just controlling. And oh, I will say one thing. Um, your worth is within you. Please don't get with me and tell me I'm worth more than this and I got to do that. I know y'all heard about the Cheesecake Factory or something.
Oh,
Ain't I'm worth more than this. Hold on. You have the right to tell me no about a lot of stuff. I have the right to spend my money on what I want to. The bottom line, your stomach is empty, my stomach is empty. We have camaraderie, we really get along, and I want to spend that little money that we got so we can eat and we can really enjoy one another. If it's a god doggone peanut butter and jelly sandwich, we're going to enjoy one another. So when you do stuff like that, I think they're huge red flags. You telling the person ahead of time what you worth and what that person needs to spend.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's
Well,
that's
Okay.
to the point about to get you spend that you worth money.
You breaking up and freezing up. I think that's because you still driving. But we hearing you. But I'm gonna move on to my next question right here. And I just kind of want to excuse me, want to know first. My I saw a wild gold digger. I'm not sure is that who is that directed to or someone or what we just talking about for my viewer. Was that just saying in general somebody's a gold digger or what? But you can hit me back and let me know. But I'm so if you out meeting somebody for the first time, you gonna meet them. What do y'all can where you want to try to hook up that? Do you want him to pick that spot? You want to select that spot? What are some safety precautions you looking at for meeting him? Because you don't know this guy. Like Sienna, when you met your guy, your fiance now, So what are some safety precautions you guys put in place for meeting that person for the first time? Miss Jones, I want to start off with you on that.
You always meet at a place that basically is safe. It has a lot of people. You never have them pick them up at your. If you don't know this person, never allow them to know where you stay. Drive your own car. Always try to meet them there first. Always try to meet them there first. That way, you can always get a good look at the person as they're walking in to you, how they dress, how they carry themselves, and even how they carry themselves with treating people when they're walking into the establishment and tell you a lot about a person too. So I would say that.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else on something like that?
I tell a girl we can meet somewhere in public.
where in public would you
Well,
say?
personally, to me, man, I try to go out somewhere like a park or something. You know
I
what I
was
mean?
I just knew you were gonna say that.
Cause I tell them the first time we meet up, I ain't spending my money on you. Cause I don't even know if I want to spend my time on you, let alone spend my money on you.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Seth, you
I would meet at the park, but
That's cool. You gotta go for a walk or something. Talk. I ain't about to just buy you something.
and go
I know
next
you
to the
worth my
bushes and
money.
never come back, huh?
No, I mean it's people at the park. You gotta go somewhere where there's people. I ain't
Mm,
saying like. I mean, I say let's go hiking, but it's still people out there
it's
too, though.
exactly. And I'm not. Did you hear about that one girl, Gabby? I think, and she went hiking with her husband or fiance or boyfriend and never came back. I wish I
Take
would
a
have.
weapon. That's why I keep
Mm-hmm.
saying if you
yeah.
can't link up with somebody and not bring a weapon or
Yeah, we
something.
said that a while ago about being safe. So okay, well, Brandon, what you got?
Um, I think it really depends on, where the conversation goes. Like the first few conversations will determine like where we meet at or whatever. Um, I know Miss Mona has said like the first date that they go on, that she goes on, she goes Dutch. That sounds nice, but
I'm not.
not me.
I respect that.
I'm not going Dutch. Okay.
Damn, that's messed up.
If you got enough time to conversate with me for a couple of few days, then we done passed me going Dutch. All right. Um, I do. Don't do that, Seven. Don't do that. I have gone to the park. Um, and gone on walks and things like that. So I think it really just depends on where the conversation goes. I mean, I've even gone to the gym,
Right.
so it just really depends, like I said, what we talking about.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I just have one thing to say too. Dutch is okay, but it's all if you ever go somewhere with somebody, my mama always taught me, always have enough to pay for your own meal
Mm-hmm.
and get up out of there if you have to. So always
Right.
bring your own money. Always, always, always. Don't always expect him to do the right thing because I don't know, we are new times, new things. People have
Mm-hmm.
different values, but always just have enough in your purse to take care of you. So
Oh,
yeah,
now
Right.
best believe we not going nowhere that I can't pay for.
that part.
So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
there's that. Okay. So the whole
Hmm.
Cheesecake Factory,
I would go to the
McDonald's.
Cheesecake Factory.
Okay,
I've
look,
never been. I would go.
look.
You
If
never been
my
to the Cheesecake Factory?
Like my stomach ain't never
Girl,
been
no,
full with
I never
McDonald's,
been.
but
Uh-uh. No, I've never been to
Okay.
the Cheesecake Factory.
When he
I
brought
need
up the
somebody to
Cheesecake
take Miss
Factory,
Jones to the Cheesecake Factory. Okay.
yeah.
Look, I probably
Miss
been and took
Jones
myself.
needs
I did.
Hold up, y'all. Brandy, did you finish saying what you were saying?
Yes,
You
I
did.
did.
Yeah. To any of my viewers out there that's watching right now or watching this in the future, please log on and take Miss Jones to the Cheesecake Factory. She has never been to the Cheesecake Factory. 7. I would ask you to take it to the cheesecake, but we already know you ain't spending no money on
He
nobody like
ain't
that.
spending
So.
his money.
Hey man, hey, I'm gonna tell you, but if I see she eating too much, I might hit it with that. I think I got the stomach flu and dip on about it like I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh my Lord. See, this is why I don't go nowhere with nobody. I'm gonna take my damn self. I eat what I want.
Now take us
Lord.
to the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, so let me set up this scenario right here. So we've been on. You've been talking with the guy for probably maybe about a week, or a week, maybe even 2 weeks. Do you invite him on over to the house, or do you go over to his house, or at what point in time, or how much time before you go to each other's house?
It just depends, I think, on how the conversation is going and how if y'all been on dates or anything like that at that point. Because me and my fiance, I think we went, curved him for a week or two, and then we finally met in person, and he came over to the house. So I just think it depends on how the conversations and everything like that is going. Because I don't think there's like a timeline. Like if y'all hit it off in the first like 2 or 3 days, now all of a sudden y'all want to hang out at the house, then just go for it. But I don't think there's a timeline.
Oh, so after one day, okay.
No,
Anybody else?
no.
I think getting to her
She
house is
said
one of the
2 or
ultimate
3
goals.
days.
Yeah,
2 or 3
exactly.
days.
And I
Oh,
said we did 1 to 2 weeks, but
oh,
anyway.
okay. I
I
missed
think
that
I
part.
think I think you should verify that he has a residence. So you don't be with a homosexual who needs
Yeah.
somewhere to
Those are
stay.
very real.
So
Man, that's on
so you
mercy,
need
man. Maybe he a free
you
spirit.
you okay, free spirit. Anyway, you need to verify that he has an address. So I
Right.
think you should meet him at his house.
Okay. Meet him at his house. Brandy, what were you fixing to say?
No, I said homosexuals are very real. They are
Oh,
very real.
okay.
Hmm.
Right.
I'm
So you
recording. I'm recording right now from a cardboard box, man.
See, you see what
I
you
believe
see
it.
what I'm
I
saying?
believe it.
I believe it.
And I'm gonna let you live your truth, sir.
y'all
I'm gonna let you
y'all
live
are
your
the
truth.
same. So it's somebody out there right now that's watching and they wanted to try. I think I might want to try online dating or something like that, or But then again, now shit, I'm hearing a whole bunch of yays, no's, and goods and up here like that. So, is there any advice that somebody want to give to them about online dating? If somebody's watching right now and they thinking about trying online dating, what would you tell them?
I'll say do
I
it.
would tell
I
them to
say go
do
ahead
it.
and do it.
I
You
would
know,
too.
Yeah, do it. 'Cause it may be some.
Hey,
I mean, maybe something that works for you. I say do it.
I would start with Facebook dating, not Tinder.
What's the
Well,
difference?
well,
Because some
Tim,
of the people
I
probably on
would
there
not.
too.
I would not do Tinder.
I wouldn't do Tinder. Tinder, I just wouldn't because I just personally haven't had good experiences with Tinder. I think it's just I just don't like it. And then I wouldn't do Bumble because if I'm a guy, then I guess I would because on Bumble the girl has to talk to the guy first on Bumble. And
Mm.
so, if I swipe right on you, but you never swipe right on me, then I could never talk to you because, um but Facebook dating, I think you can go to their Facebook first off and you can see a whole bunch of different things instead of getting their name off Tinder and then trying to go find them on social media somewhere. You already got their social media because it's on Facebook dating. I just personally like Facebook dating, and so far, a year into it, it's doing me good. So
All right.
She
Okay.
is
All
an
right.
advocate.
Well,
I
I
think
see that. Go
I
ahead.
think Facebook dating is good as well, because you also get an insight into the kind of person they are, especially if they attach their Instagram to their profile. So you get what they put or what's brought over from Facebook, but then you also get Instagram. You you get privy to the type of music that they like to listen to and things like that. So it does give you some more insight about that person versus any other dating one that's out there. But with Facebook, you also get to see your matches based on the type of groups that you guys connect on.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think that they know people that you know, left. Left. So
okay.
I mean, it just depends.
Right. Okay.
But
Well,
what I'm coming to find is that some of the people, a lot of the people, all of the people that's on Facebook are on Black People Meet, are on Black Planet. You name it, they all on the same apps.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They still got Black Planet?
They still got Black Planet.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My profile might still be on there with my little background.
Oh gosh.
With the little music playing. All right.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Mr. Rice, I wish I'd known that Mr. Rice been on my podcast before. I wish I'd have known he had online dating or tried it. He's put on that. He's doing it like every day, sometime twice a week or whatever. I invited him on the show, so I did not even know that he's been on before. So, okay, well, I keep that in mind. But just to go back to you, Ms. Jones, when you were saying to verify that that person has an address, so you're going to tell him, hey, I'm going to just come over to your place, is what you're saying?
After I've known him for a while, I mean, you just don't want to go up there 2 or 3 days and get tied up somewhere and never see it again. But but that's your business, okay? You your little box. That's your business. So you stay out of my business. Now, as Auntie Tabitha say, and that's your business. Now, no, I mean, of course, I would go to his house after I ran a background check on him or something like that.
What?
So, yes,
I forgot women out here.
you have to. And you need to be running background checks on women too, sir.
Yeah,
you sure
right.
do.
In the mental institution.
It goes both ways. It goes both ways. I'm just not saying it's just for women to do it for men. Men need to do it for women too, because she may be like Pat Williams say, a banana cream pie, and here you are looking crazy because you got this crazy woman outside your house tearing up stuff. So before you let them come to your house, you do a background check, okay? All right.
Okay. So you meet them now, meet them at the club, meet them anywhere, meet them online or wherever. Before they come to your personal address, need a background check on them.
Okay. Yeah. Why not?
Seb, what you say on that?
Somebody that works at the police station, that you know somebody that works at the police station, so that
they need to be posting them little STD results on online dating too. You don't know what these people out here be having, man.
Well, you know, on that right there, and I hear you on that, but I'm gonna make 2 points on that. One is you're supposed to have it covered up anyway, and then on the second one, a friend of mine in Iraq told me, say, look, I ain't worried about if she got any STD because I didn't ate everything up already. So what the hell, you know? So, so he ain't worried about it.
That boy, you say he was in the military?
Yeah, he was a civilian. I worked with him in Iraq, and he say, well, he ain't worried about covering nothing up because if he didn't already ate it, then it's already gone.
That boy ain't no
Just
civilian.
out there tugging for no reason. Just tugging for no reason. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's what he said.
Oh my.
That boy in the trenches.
Yeah. So
for real.
I'm just saying, which, you know, so I'm hearing that like Brandy dated 5 years. Then, you know, you met I forgot. Did you say y'all had got married?
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 years. So you met him online though, right?
It was a mistake.
At least you had the courage to make it, girl. At least you had the courage to make it. Okay, it's okay. It's experience. It's experience. It's all right.
So let me ask you this then, Brandon. So here you are. You didn't met him online, and y'all together. But what was it about his bio, or was it something about his picture, or was it a dick pic that got your attention to date him, or to bring him over and to get with him?
Well, it definitely was not a dick pic.
Okay.
He wouldn't have made it that far.
Oh, damn.
Dang, man. It hurt a little.
It can't take you nowhere.
Not saying that he wasn't in doubt. I'm just saying if he would have sent me a dick pic first, he wouldn't have made it any further. That's what I'm saying. But for us, like we talk like every day. You know what I'm saying? And it was genuine conversation. But I realized that I met his representative first.
Oh, that's
and
a
not
good one.
himself. Like, had I have met him before I met his representative, we probably wouldn't have got married, you know. But I think that's one of the things that you have to watch out for is, you know, meeting that person's representative first, versus, you know, the real person. So
Right.
Well, that's definitely hard to do on online dating.
Not necessarily, because if you're really interested in somebody, or if you know are trying to get to know someone, you can read between the lines and pick through certain things like that you have questions about. Like online dating, you have to ask a lot of questions. And you have to ask the right questions too. You know, you can't just ask those surface level questions, because you're going to get a surface level answer. And that surface level answer might be the thing that hooks you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when you meet in person and you done shared your number and you like, oh damn, I done made a mistake. And now you either got to change your number or block people.
Man, you got to give them your Google Voice number.
Yeah, that too. But, you know.
Okay, all right. Well, appreciate that.
The block list on Google Voice is the same as the block list.
True.
My block list is long, but anyway.
Let me, Seven. I know, or if you getting ready to get out, did you want to say anything before you had to go? I know you got a certain time before you have to go, and we still got a few more minutes.
Man, I just want to say that, hey, man, for real, if the girl got on her profile that her favorite thing to do is shop and travel, I'm out of there, dog. I don't even do that.
Well, bye, because I like to shop and travel.
You got to shop.
Okay.
I like to shop and travel too.
I mean, but Seven, are they trying to shop on your dime?
They probably are. Women don't like spending their own money like that.
Hobbies are. She's just telling you her hobbies.
Them her hobbies? Oh no, I'm looking.
Hey! If you can't leave your state, just say that, okay? Just say that.
Oh, I'm not I can dip. No, I can even leave the country. Are they doing it on their own dime? Like, are they doing it when they're single? See, if I see pictures that you traveling while you're single, that's cool. But if you only traveling buying it,
look, I'm at the age now.
Yeah,
I'm 42 years old. My last son is in high school, and I'm going through about to be empty nester stage. Do you think I'm going to be sitting around here crying because I ain't got no kids in here? No, I'm about to be going here, and here. So if you can't go nowhere because you got you a nice little bracelet on your ankle, or you just don't want to get on no plane and go nowhere, baby, I'm not the girl for you. I'm not.
Not the bracelet.
Because I'm moving, honey. No. My bad. I'm just saying.
I dropped the mic on that shit. She said the bracelet on.
But damn. You'll see some people with the picture with the bracelet on their ankle. They don't have no shame. You'll put that on there.
Yep.
I was like, why are you even outside this far? Put you out here. But yes.
All righty. That is something to me right there. It is. So we talk about some online dating. So we know two people then found love on here. Then one been married and said it was a mistake. One disengaged. Ms. Jones, I missed yours. Where you at on that?
I'm single and I stay off of online dating because I get chased off of my male friends because they say they don't want to hear me being a tragedy out here this week. So I just stay off of them.
I heard you say you stay off of that. So in other words, you saying you just prefer online dating. I mean, not online. You just prefer the old fashioned way. You see them in Walmart or HEB or wherever or something like that.
Yes, in his natural habitat. That's cool with me.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that, then. Hey, and wait, what works out for you? Cause you just don't never know. Like I say, I'm a believer in online dating for the person that doesn't go anywhere, doesn't do anything. They just work at home and
Oh
don't have
yeah.
time. So it's easy because we all have our phone with us anyway. And you guys have given
Mhm.
out a lot of valuable information to, people that's going to watch this now and that's watching it later to, about things to do and things to consider, and especially the background check too. I was like, well, shit, I didn't know you can do
That's
that.
a must. I'm telling you. Have y'all seen that? Who the f did I marry? That lady on
Yes.
TikTok who told her story about a guy. If she would have done a background check on him, she wouldn't have went through half of the stuff that she went through.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Because the
She
background
went
went on
over.
and told, oh, okay.
Oh, that man was a pathological lie. He said, "Let's stand at the bar in Lowe's." Okay.
Miss Brandy,
What?
you know who that is, don't you? Brandy, you know who that is, don't you? That's our pure romance
What?
consultant. She off the chain. We're gonna have to
I'm
get her back on the
okay.
show. So
That's too funny.
yes. So
Yeah.
how about this then? Any challenges or surprises that anyone may have encountered? Like maybe you didn't finally met this person in person and found out that it's really a female or something, but it had the picture up as a guy. So any challenges or surprises that you may have encountered? Because there's some studs out there that's putting the picture up, and sometimes you can't tell if they have everything mashed down, and you're not talking to them yet. So you've met them online, you've talked for a little while, and then boom, now you set up the meeting, and you find out she
That they
has what you
probably
has.
Yeah, or that things like they probably too short or not, tall enough or too tall or whatever the case is. Like they'll say one thing and it's the complete opposite in person, or like was said earlier, how their pictures was from 10 years ago
Right.
and that's not what they look like now or whatever. Me personally, I like people that's taller than me. So I think the one thing that guys are always gonna lie about is how tall they are. They ain't gonna never tell the truth about how tall they are. So I mean, that's probably the biggest challenge to me is not telling the truth, because it's easy to lie behind a screen. So
All right. All right. We're gonna come back. Mr. Rice, who are type in there, who are you talking about? Because I'm not sure because we didn't move on along, but he's talking about okay. She knows. Any comment on that?
Um, okay, so in the beginning, maybe, but like towards the end is when everything really started to unfold. So,
Mm.
you are when you first meet somebody and you really hit it off, like you're in this euphoric, like this is going to be everything type situation. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether you meet them in person or online,
Yeah,
there's
that's
the
true.
oh my God, like we're really hitting it off, this is great type situation. um and then even with the background checks and the sex registries and all that other stuff, but once you start to peel back the layers to that onion, you tend to find there's some things that's not what we talked about in the beginning. Okay.
Yeah.
You do not live those words that we spoke on. So that bubble gets busted. And I mean, in any dating experience for me, it's a learning. I take it as a learning lesson. Um, what I won't do again, or the questions that I will ask next time type situation. So it's not so much daydreaming, but it is what it is. Like I'll be 45 in May, so I mean I got this far um, with online dating and just dating in general. So I don't know.
Okay. All right. So, Ms. Jones, since you not really doing the online dating, so tell me, since you've been kicked off of all of the apps and everything, so what are some of your challenges or surprises if you met Rob at the wherever? So you've had a chance to meet him in person.
Um, ooh, child. My thing is, I really, when it comes down to looks and stuff like that, I really don't have a type because I go off of what's on the inside. And I know
Mm,
people, a lot of people say that, but okay, he can't be beat down with the ugly stick. I always say that. I would have to be able to wake up to you the next day and not get scared the shit out of. So if I if I have to tell myself to calm down, and it's too much. But I do like men to be a little taller than me. I'm like 5'4", so it's not too much to be taller than me.
right.
But most of it is about just keeping their word and just being who they are. Because like Brandy was saying, once you get to know them, you start pulling back the layers. It's like, okay, I really don't like this about you.
Mhm.
I really don't like this about you. And the older that I'm getting, I don't know what it is about when a woman gets in her 40s. It's a lot of things. Them boundaries come up. They're not walls, but they're boundaries. And the boundaries come up, and it's like, I'm so sorry, but I might. It's a strong no for me. It's a strong no for me. And my thing is, I always attract mama boys. I always attract mama boys.
Me too.
I don't know why.
What is those? Let me
Mama
see if I
boys.
track those. Yeah, what is those?
A mama boy is. You ever seen a water boy? And he was like,
Mm,
my mama said, my mama said, that's a mama boy.
mm, mm,
He lived on his mama word. Now, if you
mm.
love your mom and you respect the women in your family, I love that. I really do love that. But if you're still being breastfed at this time in your big grown age, I can't deal with you.
Yep.
You're gonna have, if you're gonna be with me, you're gonna have to let go of her titty. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. But
Okay.
my friends tell me I'm a nurturing person. I don't think I'm a nurturing person, but they see me as a nurturing woman, so that's why I draw them to me.
Draw them
But
to you.
I cannot stand mama boys.
Me either.
Mhm.
Cause then
Yeah.
it's like, okay, cause it's like, does your mom know you here? Does your mom? Is it okay if do I need to call your mom to ask her to touch your penis? I mean, is it okay? Do I need to sign a consent form with her? I mean, just let me know. Just let me know.
All righty then.
I'm
I
Okay.
sorry,
agree.
y'all.
I agree. I agree with everything you just took it all out of my mouth right there.
So that's my biggest thing. But I mean, they're okay until I see that. And I'm just like, okay.
Right.
So it's just getting to know them and things like that. Some of them are pretty cool. And I mean, I can meet up with them. We can go out, have a good time, and just go our separate ways. Sometimes just to be in each other's presence, just to have a
Right.
nice conversation and things like that. But once I see that I'm like,
Right.
I'm good, sir. Going back home to your
Okay.
mom.
All right. So
Sorry.
Mr. Rice had just said something a while ago to the fact that nobody's perfect, so you got to pick. So so the guy's talking. He's got some good conversation going. You really feeling him and everything. Then you find out you meet him in person. Shit, now he's short, but the conversation's on fire. So do I turn him away because he's short and he has an Android?
Yes. You had me at
Well,
short.
somebody told me a
You
long
had
time
me at
ago.
short and Android.
Somebody told me a long time ago we the same height when we lay down.
Boom.
So
Yep.
no.
No, no,
Yep.
we
Because
not. No, we
because
not.
you hanging off the
No,
bed.
we not. No, no, ma'am. Some men. Man, that's a whole thing. Nope.
Why
Mm-mm.
you saying
We not.
no?
It's
You
not.
got the
He
same.
said, heck no.
Like if we lay down and we doing the horizontal mambo, and when you come up to kiss me in the missionary, and my feet are down here and your feet are up here, no, 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 no. We're not
Ma'am,
doing that.
that was a little person. That wasn't a short person. That was a
No,
little
that was
person.
like
Oh wow.
you need to be 5'11" or taller.
5'11" or taller.
Yeah.
All righty.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna leave that alone then. But I want to jump on over to something right here, Mr. Rice. When you were saying, Miss Jones, you were saying about shit. And I had forgot it, but laying down and waking up with someone differently or something like that. I forgot to write it down. Y'all see me looking over. I write it above, but I forgot. But let me get to my point.
Mhm.
Guys experience that all the time, and I say that because when they take a certain woman home, when she's wake up in the morning, they wake up in the morning, they don't know that's not the same person they went to bed with because she didn't tuck off lashes, she didn't tuck off butt, breast pads, busted, makeup gone, and everything gone. You know, the hair is off, the weave is off, and you be like, well, wait a minute, where's the lady that I went to bed with? You know, so you have no idea what you're getting, man. And I had a point for that because you said something, but I forgot what it was. So I'm just saying, you never know. A guy
It's not
never
about
really
being
knows.
with the. No, you. I mean, yeah, she's still there. She just on the dresser. But yeah, I get what you said. I
I
get
ain't
what
never
you
heard
said.
that before.
I get what you said.
That's why
I
they
get what you
first meeting
said.
should have been at the swimming pools.
Girl, I see that too.
Look, they first
Y'all
they
off
first
the damn
meeting
chain.
they first meeting should have been at the swimming pool because
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Okay, so I got
But
another scenario there for you. And y'all,
but
we
that's
we got
fair.
just
I mean, that's fair.
we just have a few more minutes here, and then we'll end this. But I have another one. Brandon, did you freeze? Did Brandon freeze?
He
Yeah, she
froze.
froze a little bit.
Okay. Well, I don't know if she's saying something might be trying to hear, but I'm just going to say this right here. So you guys are talking to this guy online. You haven't met up with him yet. He's saying everything right. You feeling him? I mean, and you know, this is like, damn, this can really be the guy. This can really be the guy. So now you set up, okay, when can I see you? And then he hit you with, well, I get out in about another 6 months. So what do you do? He's been hitting every spot and nailing all of the conversation.
Mm-mm.
So now what do you do? Do you he's telling you I get out in 6 months, I'm locked up, but you didn't know that. And you probably never asked that question. So where do we
With
go
me
from
being
here?
a with me being a former correctional officer, I'm gonna get to know where he's locked up at, and I'm gonna tell his warden on his ass. So for wasting my time.
No, he gotta go. I'm not waiting because how he's not out here where I'm at. So then when he gets out here, now he telling me one thing, he could be telling somebody else something different as well too.
There
So
you
no,
go.
Right,
I'm not. No, he gotta go. Sorry.
right. Okay. Okay. I mean that makes sense to me, you know. Seems like Brandy, she didn't dropped on out. I don't know, probably connection problem there or something. So y'all, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I just like to know what do y'all any words that you might like to say to a guy or a female that's out there that's thinking about online dating and just give out something to them before we get ready to get up out of here. Any words
I
you like to leave with them?
I didn't touch on these earlier, the comments when they were talking about red flags and stuff. But yeah, like middle fingers and smoking and drinking and naked pictures and all that in your pictures or profiles and stuff like that. Those are all red flags to me personally. And then me, I don't smoke, never smoked. I don't even like to be around smoke because I've just always been into sports and stuff like that. But I think you need to be very cautious with like who you decide to give conversation to. Like if it looks bad, then it's probably bad. So don't even try to be like, oh, well, it's not that bad. No, it's bad. So just go ahead
Right.
and find somebody else. That's probably what I would say.
Okay. Miss Brandy, we lost you for a minute, so go on catch on up with us.
what I miss.
Shit, you missed everything. We didn't talked about 62, 78, 42s. In tree trunks and Grand Canyons and all that. So I was just asking for a few little closing marks, but you can go and catch up on whatever you got to catch up on. Shit, we good.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I'm closing out. I'm definitely an advocate for online dating, but you just have to, be cognizant of what you're doing. Make sure that you're being safe and being truthful, because whatever you do in the dark definitely comes to light.
Mhm.
Um, Make sure that you ask the right questions. And if you don't feel comfortable going alone, go with a group.
Or drop your
Mm.
location.
Or drop your location.
Always.
Yes.
That's an iPhone thing. I don't think Android
Yeah,
can do that.
Android don't
But
have that.
yeah,
Yes,
No,
they
they
do.
don't.
Yes, they
No,
do.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
they do.
Wow. I can deal
But
with my
you
Android.
know, you just have to try different things out. Don't be afraid to try different things out. Um, yeah, yeah. And there are always groups on Facebook that allows you to drop in a picture of the man or woman that you're dating to see who else is dating that person
that
too.
is true.
Ooh, yes, I see them. Anyways, yeah, they do.
Yes.
That
So
is true.
They do.
I'm just saying.
Okay, all righty then. Well, we got that covered in.
It's like who is my man or who's dating my man or something like that.
Exactly.
It's
Yes.
something like that for those of y'all that want to know. It's on
Right.
Yeah,
Facebook.
it's on
And
Facebook.
that's why I say that in this day and time, you cheating out there. I mean, everyone and everybody has a phone with a camera, and there's all these websites out there. There's all these tracking devices. I have a let me see, who was it? I don't know if it was my son or my cousin. Shit, I can't remember. He used this lady's phone and put a um app, some type of app, and every time somebody was texting her, he was able to see and read everything that she was getting from that other person.
You can do
And
that on the
she
Wait,
never knew that app was on her phone,
so
but
he
that's what I'm
called
saying.
her phone?
He put it on her phone,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm.
and she probably let him see it or whatever, and she put it on his phone. So now every message she got from this guy, he was reading that message. They're no longer together, but he was reading that message. And you can put the tracking deal. But I'm saying it's just so easy now to find out where your partner's at. If he's cheating, there's FaceTime, there's tracking devices. But then again, you say, well, if you don't trust him, why are you with him?
Yeah, and to go back to what you just said on the iPhone, and look at me trying to help somebody out. You just go to the settings, and you can have it sent to your phone, and it's still gonna go to their phone at the same time too. And it's
Uh-huh.
not even an app; it's just in the iPhone. You can do that. So just
And that's why I
Add
don't
your
have one.
number.
yep,
Add your
And
number
that's why I
right
don't
into
have
the
one.
yep. That's all I'm
'Cause
saying with that. And then also on the iPhone, to go, since you said something about cheating, you can go to location services or whatever in the iPhone as well, and they could be like, "Oh, baby, I just went to work and then I went home." But you go look at that location thing or whatever, and it say actually you stopped by her house, his house, and the fifth's house, and then you
oh
went
my
to work,
God.
and then you came home. But anyway,
But that's not something we should do, because if we don't trust him, we shouldn't be with him. Like,
right, right. But in the event that you're still together and you're scared to leave,
Randy. She said, if you say so.
I'm just
If
saying.
you
But
say
anyway,
so.
anyway.
Okay.
what Brandon said, I missed that.
No, when you said that's what we should do, she said, you didn't have to read. I read that. I read that. She said,
I did
mm-hmm.
not
Yes,
verbally
yes.
say anything, and I'm not going to go through. I know of these things, but I am not going to go
Child.
through the trouble of
Whew.
tracking down and finding, and I
Honey,
can't. I can't.
let them cheat in peace before
Yes,
Yeah.
you lose yours. Be over there crying.
yes.
Cheat in peace.
Miss Moore asks, "What if the other person is not in the group?" So, okay, so
Mm.
let's talk about the group for a minute, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
In that group, you just drop. Hopefully, the other person is not in the group, but you just drop the person's picture in there, and
Mhm.
in this one group that I'm in, it says, T or red flag, right? So anybody that has either dated that person or knows of that person, they just give you the skinny. Um, but what I say to that is, don't allow that to make the decision for you,
There you go.
as to whether or not you continue to deal with that person, because that person may not have been good for the person that's giving you the information, but they may be good for you. Okay, so you have to
That
pick and
part.
choose and be just be like mindful of what they are capable of, but don't let that make your decision for you. Now, if they say that they beating on folks, I ain't gonna give you no second chance. If
Mhm.
you because I don't want to have nobody go to jail for fighting for me because I don't fight because I'm a lady. So yeah, yeah. There we go. There we have it.
Okay. All right. That's about the group. I see she put I'm in the group, but I was just saying. So
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Them groups are
Oh,
kind of interesting. They get kind of interesting.
Because
I done
everybody got
seen.
something to say.
Thank you. I done seen a couple
Mhm.
few people in there, and I just rather read the comments.
Mm.
and we
It's
talk
the
about
popcorn ready.
in what groups are these again?
The group that where you drop in the
Wait,
name of the person,
shh.
where you drop in the name of the person.
Brandy. You working for the other team now. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. Brandy, I mean, just catch on now. You finna get
And
all our little groups. Take
no,
it down.
no, the group is not going to. It's not. I'm not giving no names because there's a few of them. I'm not giving no names, but
Oh
you just
man,
got to be mindful. Just got to be
Gotcha.
mindful.
that
That's
is
all I'm
true.
saying.
That
Gotcha.
is true.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we can all kind of say we all in agreement about online dating. Try it. Whether you find love or not, you can find it online dating. We talked about just some also the bio and what's important with that, and if the text come back green or whatever, and certain height, and we got a whole lot that we putting out there. So I'm just saying, but in the end, whatever works for you is what works for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Well, ladies, that's kind of almost all that I have besides just my little closing. Anyone else have anything else they'd like to close out with before we get ready to close out?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, a couple of my guests has already been left, so I wanted to appreciate them guys for coming on, and you ladies for also coming on. I mean, it is so hard for me to find ladies to come on the show, and you three, not really counting my daughter, but you two have always told me yes. So I feel like I can just almost come to y'all about anything after our last pre-romance and then sex toys in the bedroom that we can have about just about anything. But it's so hard to get ladies to come on, and so I really appreciate you guys for coming on wholeheartedly. And let's see, what is this? Somebody was saying something else. Okay, now I'm funny about. Okay, coming over. Okay. So that's just kind of what I want to say, and just remind my viewers out there that it's absolutely free to like, share, and subscribe. And since I've interviewed with all three of you ladies, my podcast has really been growing. I've been having to find different things out and different things. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I've learned how to do this online deal now, and now I run this through the AI, and it makes some little shorts for me and stuff like that. And it's been generating a lot of views. So I'm just having a lot of fun, and I try to bring topics that I think that people are interested in, and I try to bring those topics with just average everyday people. You'll never see any politicians running for office on my podcast because they lie too much. I don't want to interview them. I don't interview no actors because I don't know any of them, and I don't want that shit on here. And the thing about it is, you guys don't know my questions. I never share my questions with anyone. I just give you a topic and you guys come on. I never know what you guys going to talk about or what you may bring to it also. So, and that just kind of, fun and original how I just like to keep it here in Wizzo Talk. You never know what you're going to get. It's kind of like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. Now, just on my last thing, I'm sure it's not nowhere near compared to Brandy and the Great Head or the Lemon Head or you have to let Miss Jones know about that head deal. And then, of course, we come over here with Miss Jones, and she was talking about, the
I
guy
wrote that
come up in there.
down. I wrote that. I'm so sorry. I wrote that down. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
she tell you about it, how loosen the throat or something. I don't know, but I was just gonna say. And then here we got Miss Jones telling him, said that if the guy come up in there and he come up there, she did like this, come up there swinging and banging and like he doing something, I just tell him, get away from me. You remember that, Miss Jones?
I don't tell them to get away from me. I just tell them, let's change this position because you ain't doing nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You ain't
Or
doing nothing
something,
for us.
something like that. Okay, he got to
I'm
change
gonna
it.
say this because we always say big is the thing. I came to learn not all men who have been blessed or are very given. Some of them are very lazy
Okay.
because they feel like they don't have nothing to prove. And then you have the man who may be average. I would say average, who has a lot to prove. So he's going to basically satisfy you.
All over.
Or the dude
Yeah.
who is well endowed. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and that's exactly pretty much how you put it right there, like in our last interview. So I'm just saying, I appreciate you guys for coming on, and look forward to having you guys on again. And if any of my viewers out there that's watching, if you have like to be a guest on the show, just hit me up in the comments and let me know if you have a hot topic. I have many topics, but I don't always want the same guest on every time. I want a different point of view. Y'all met with Seven, and Seven has been on the show quite a few times, and Seven can be kind of different sometimes. So, but again, guys, I am out of here. I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to maybe having you guys on again. And I thank y'all very much for all your input and valuable information that you're giving. This is Paul Wizzo. I'll let you boy. We better up out of here.